Coaches, let me ask you this. Are you spending more time managing your business than actually coaching? If the admin work is piling up and you're feeling stuck, you're not alone. But there is a better way. If you've been following me for a while and keeping up with my content, you'll know that I've talked about tools like CRMs, email marketing systems, and automation, each designed to help you free yourself from admin overload and focus more on your clients. But today's vlog is a little different. We're diving into the habits and internal systems that successful coaches use, not just to streamline, but to truly scale their business. These are repeatable strategies that make sustainable growth possible. By the end of this video, you'll have 5 actionable habits and systems to take your coaching to the next level and finally say goodbye to admin overwhelm. So if you're ready to build a business that works for you and not the other way around, let's dig in. Welcome coaches, I'm Jackie Appleby, online business manager, business coach, and your guide on this journey towards not just building a successful coaching business, but creating a transformative one. You want to grow your coaching business while leading your best life, and I share tips, tricks, and strategies to make that dream achievable. With years of experience in the coaching industry, I've helped countless coaches transition from being overwhelmed and chaotic to calm and thriving through my Coach to CEO framework. So if you feel like it's time to fish or cut bait, you are in the right place, my friend. Okay, let's talk about what really makes a difference when you're trying to scale your coaching business. It's the right habits and systems. And I'm not just talking about tools or fancy software here. This is about practical strategies that keep you organized, save you time, and let you focus on what you do best, coaching. So let's break down the 5 habits and systems every successful coach needs to scale and grow sustainably, starting with one that's an absolute game changer, and that is repeatable processes. The first habit is about creating repeatable processes. These are the backbone of a streamlined coaching business. A repeatable process is essentially a workflow, a set of steps that you follow every time you complete a specific task. And the goal is a rinse and repeat approach that saves time, reduces errors, and delivers a consistent experience. For example, a client onboarding process might look like this: send a welcome email, share a contract for e-signature, collect payment, and schedule the first session. Add the client to your tracking system. Platforms like Moxie, Dubsado, or 17 Hats make it easy to build and automate these workflows. They can automatically send emails, generate invoices, and even set reminders for you. If your tools don't talk to each other, automation platforms like Zapier or Make can connect them, turning separate tasks into one seamless process. Now, not every repeatable process needs to be automated. Some might work best as a checklist that you and your team follow step by step. The key is consistency, having the process defined so it can be done the same way every time. Think about one recurring task in your business. Maybe it's client follow-ups or preparing for sessions. How could you turn it into a repeatable process? Start there and you'll see how much easier scaling becomes. The second habit is choosing a single source of truth for your business. This is especially important if you're managing a team. When everyone is working from the same playbook, there's no confusion, no duplicated effort, and no dropped balls. Now let's clear up a common misconception. A single source of truth does not mean that you can only use one tool. Most businesses, including ours here at Diligent Assistant, rely on multiple platforms for different tasks. For example, we use Moxie as our CRM to manage leads, but we connect those processes to ClickUp, which is our project management tool, where we store our SOPs and knowledge wiki. This ensures that no matter where a task originates, the details and processes are documented and accessible in one central hub. Think of it this way. Your single source of truth is the glue that connects your systems together. It's where your team can always go to find the latest updates, clear instructions, and a shared understanding of what's happening across the business. For us, ClickUp tells us exactly what's on our plate and when tasks are due, but it also serves as our process library where we outline how to manage leads, onboard clients, or handle other workflows. If you're feeling scattered across tools, start by asking, where can I centralize my business's information? Whether it's ClickUp, Notion, Asana, or even a well-organized Google Drive, the key is to make it easy for you and your team to stay aligned. This isn't just about saving time, which will happen automatically when you know where to find everything. It's also about creating clarity and confidence. Habit 3 is all about managing your time effectively. And one of the best strategies for this is block scheduling. Instead of jumping between tasks or trying to multitask, dedicate specific time blocks to coaching, admin work, and planning. For example, you might batch all your client calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays, leaving Mondays and Fridays for admin or creative work. This way you stay in the zone without consistently switching gears, a habit that drains focus and energy. Think of block scheduling like meal prepping for your brain. You're organizing your tasks in advance so that you can stay productive and focused throughout the week. If you're new to time management strategies or looking for more tips, be sure to check out one of our previous videos on mastering your time, essential productivity tips for busy coaches. In this one, I share even more strategies on how to take control of your schedule and make the most of your time. The key here is intentionality. By planning your week with block scheduling, you create structure and reduce decision fatigue, freeing up more time for what really matters, coaching and scaling your business. Now, habit number 4 is about freeing up your time and energy by automating repetitive tasks and delegating responsibilities that don't need your personal touch. If you're trying to do everything yourself, you'll quickly hit a ceiling, and burnout isn't a growth strategy. Start by looking at tasks that happen regularly and take up valuable time. Tools like scheduling platforms, automated email sequences, and invoicing systems can handle these with minimal effort on your part. For example, an email automation tool can send reminders to clients about upcoming sessions without you lifting a finger. Delegation is equally as important. Start small. Think of one task you could hand off to a virtual assistant, like organizing files, managing your calendar, or prepping client documents. The key is to build trust and clear communication so that you can confidently focus on what only you can do, like coaching and the strategy part of your business. Now, here's the truth. Automating and delegating aren't about losing control. They're about creating space for growth. When you let systems and trusted team members handle your day-to-day, you can step into the CEO role that your business needs to thrive. The final habit is all about focusing on what truly drives your business forward: revenue-generating activities and lead nurturing. Scaling your coaching business means spending less time on busy work and more time on tasks that directly impact your bottom line. Start by identifying the top activities that generate income in your business. For most coaches, this includes serving clients, marketing, and nurturing leads. Once you've pinpointed these activities, prioritize them in your schedule. Use block scheduling to make sure these tasks get the best energy, not just whatever's left at the end of the day. At the same time, systematize your lead nurturing process to keep your pipeline full without constantly reinventing the wheel. Tools like CRMs such as Moxie or Dubsado make it easy to track where leads are in your funnel and send automated follow-ups to stay top of mind. For example, you could create a simple workflow when a lead downloads a freebie from your website. They're automatically added to an email sequence that delivers value and guides them towards working with you. By focusing on revenue-generating activities and creating a system for lead nurturing, you're not just working smarter, you're setting the foundation for sustainable growth. So there you have it, 5 habits and systems that successful coaches use to scale their businesses. These aren't one-time tasks. They're habits built on the foundation of being repeatable and consistent. At first, some of these may feel a lot to implement, but here's the thing, when you stick with them, they'll soon become second nature. The real power of these habits comes from consistency, whether it's creating repeatable processes, focusing on lead nurturing, or prioritizing revenue generating activities. It's the regular application that creates results. And remember, it doesn't have to be you doing everything. As the CEO of your business, your role is to ensure that these habits and systems are being done. That might mean assigning tasks in your project management tool or training a VA or an OBM to own specific processes. The key is building a business that works seamlessly, even when you step back to focus on the growth. Scaling your coaching business isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. And these habits are the foundation for that shift. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which habit are you going to start with this week? Drop it in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos for even more strategies to help you scale with ease. I'll see you in the next video.